All right, so using a paid interim trustee, this is what I would recommend you do, especially if you're doing a lot of deals. So I'm going to give you this document that's going to be in the description. You can download it, check it out. Sometimes it's called a combination trustee or a signing trustee. I just call them interim trustees because you're gonna let them go after they're done. So it's the standard way for most investors to close deals without ever putting their own name on a public deed, because this is going to be public record. It's going to show up on your Lexus report if your name's on there, because they match it to your home address, your credit bureau data, and then it goes up to your Lexus report. And it's all over the place. Any attorney can find it. So here's exactly how it works. You hire a professional, trustee service, or basically attorney, or someone like me. We can do it as a trustee. So popular ones include First American Title, Trust Department, attorneys. Like I said, I can do it. Local title companies offer the service. Sometimes not every title company will do it. Independent firms do it. And the fees usually depends. If you can also hire a friend, pay them $100, $100 to $500 is usually the charge, the fee. For me, I charge $300 to be a trustee. And you can book a column that can do it for you if you want, and that could be a thing. So you prepare and sign the agreement ahead of closing. It names the paid professional as the trustee. So you're going to do this ahead of time. You're going to know their name, and you're going to prepare the document. At closing, the seller deeds the property directly to the interim trustee. So it's going to be John Smith as the trustee. Under the trust agreement, the interim trustee signs the purchase documents, the mortgage, if any, and everything else required at the closing table. So the day of closing, you can send the interim trustee a simple one-page exercising your power of direction. So he's gonna get powers under your direction as a beneficiary. You tell them to resign and deed the property to your chosen long-term trustee, your successor trustee, which could be you, your spouse, your LLC. I was just making an LLC your trustee or your trust company. So you're gonna have another LLC or another entity as your trust company, as your LLC manager, your family member, or maybe a low-cost permanent trustee company. So my company does this. So if you want to hire my company or myself, we can do that for you as well. So the interim trustee records a short trustee's deed that transfers the title to the successor trustee. That could be you, your wife, a trust company like mine. So you got to decide that the long-term benefits are immense. You want to do this, keep public record, especially if you're making a lot of money and you're doing this, you're doing well. You're making, let's say, $50,000 a month. I definitely wouldn't want my name on public record. You'll be a target someday. So total timeline, you can do this in less than 48 hours, 2 to 3 days. So why it's so popular with investors? It's complete privacy from day one. You're guaranteed your name is not going to be out there on public record. Lenders and title companies in land trust states see this every day and they don't object. They're okay with it. I've used several title agents myself and they're all good with it. They don't mind. As long as you tell them what you're doing. Because they know that you're the real buyer, so they want to know who the other guy is coming into the closing table. So no personal name will ever hit the recorded documents, only the trustee's name. That's the cool thing. You can change the successor trustee anytime, later for a couple $100, anytime you want. If you're proficient at this, then you can do it yourself. After the switch, the permanent trustee costs anywhere from $0 to $150 to do it. Most of the time, it's zero fees to basically have your successor trustee be on title. So practical tips: tell your loan officer ahead of time what you're doing. You want to tell them so it's no problem, so they know there's nothing fishy is going on, nothing sketchy. If the lender still wants a personal guarantee on the investment, you'll sign the guarantee as the guarantor, but your name still stays off the deed. Okay? Keep the original trust agreement and the schedule of the beneficiaries in your files. And just remember, these things are never recorded publicly at the county level. you're going to keep them in your file cabinet or on a computer drive. So most of these interim companies will stay on permanently for $100 to $200 a year. For me, I charge $300 a year, and if you decide you don't want to name a friend or family member, that's the way to go. It's a great way to go. You can keep your family and friends off it. You don't have to involve them. They don't have to worry about equitable interest in your properties, all that good stuff. This single technique is the reason experienced investors in the good land trust states can own dozens or even hundreds of properties, and nobody can tell by searching county records. It's inexpensive, fast, and completely routine once you've done it the first time. So that's what this is here for. You can go through this course, learn it yourself, or you can hire me and my company and we can do it for you. Thanks. See you in the next video.